Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Disney Legacy Challenge Generation 8, which is Princess and the Frog, Part 7. Yes. So we're starting this part off by aging up Lawrence. It's been a really boring past couple of days. Nothing's really happened. And I kept totally forgot, my Sims aging is broken, and I was expecting to get, like a pop-up message, like, hey, it's Lawrence's birthday, and I never got that message, and then I was like, crap. I know why. So, technically, going off the day he was born, the baby stage only lasts 3 days, because I can't do anything with babies, so I don't like using the babies. Oh, he's a blonde! He'd be blonde. So because of that, we'll just go ahead and age him up. Oh my gosh, we've hit 301 home movies. What? Okay. Lawrence's toddler B-Day. Put that away. I don't really want the cake. Not gonna lie. She wants to buy a potty chair, but I just don't know where to put it. I might delete one of these counters and put it in here. In their bathroom. Sorry if you can hear the computer. It does not like running The Sims 3, and it makes a lot of noise to let you know that it doesn't like running The Sims 3. Oh my gosh, just because he's standing there. There you go. Okay. So teach Lawrence to talk. You know what? You can do that right now if you want. I won't stop you. He is working 3 hours though. Well, before we do anything, we're getting him a makeover. Start my timer. Typical me. So I'm supposed to have somebody come pick up, or I'm actually supposed to take Mochi to somebody tomorrow to see how he does with their dog and kids. Because if you don't know, I'm looking to rehome my cat. It was all explained in the first part of Emerald European, which was posted about 2 weeks ago. It's going to be the house that we move into later on in this generation. But yeah, I'm looking to rehome Mochi. I love him, but my dad said something the other night that just really kind of spoke to me, that if I'm not enjoying having a cat, I should probably look for another home for him, because I'm just so paranoid that he's going to pee on my bed. He peed on my desk chair the other night, and my desk chair is a cloth material. It isn't like leather or anything. So he peed on my desk chair. He's peed on like my bathroom counters. And it's just, I love him, but I just don't think I'm meant to be a cat mom. So I've been trying to get a hold of this lady and be like, hey, like, when do you want me to bring him by? And I can't get her to respond to me. I think we're gonna make Lawrence's favorite color. Should we do red? Or should we do green? Simply because he's supposed to be playing the Naveen replacement in the group. We'll do lime green. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care. Okay. Give him some like actual hair. So it looks like he's a blonde like his mom. Looks like we have his mom's eye. Well, are his eyes gray? We don't have gray eyes in the family. I think I want this hair. Are his eyes gray? am I just, like, seeing things? Wah, I dropped my pencil. I think his eyes are gray. I don't think those are hazel. Like his mom. Also, I went in and I lightened his skin tone. I think I lightened it too much. They're technically, as far as the game is concerned, they're hazel, but they look really gray. They don't look anything like his mom's hazel. Okay, we're gonna tan his skin tone back down a little bit. Back to what I originally had it at. Because as a baby, he looked just really red. So we're gonna put it back on the L. Hopefully that's more of a happy medium. Because that is what I'm going for. I don't know how well I'm accomplishing it, but that is what I'm trying for. But the skin that Anna has is a very pale skin tone, and I don't think it actually gets darker, so I have to use Naveen's skin tone and just make it lighter. So he's always going to be a little more on the tan side, like his dad. All of the kids will be. They'll all have the same skin tone. So that's why I'm trying to perfect it now. What did I do? No, I don't remember hitting the color button. That was weird. Yeah, I'm trying to get this lady to text me back and tell me what time I can bring Mochi by her house tomorrow. 'Cause she doesn't live in town. She lives like half an hour away from me. And Ellie and my grandpa's dog Molly both have a grooming appointment tomorrow, so I need to make sure that it's not sometime where like the girls are called to be picked up and I'm like, I can't be there right now. Like I'm dropping off my cat to do a test run with somebody. I think there's a green monster. The white is or the blue's a bit much though. Yeah, I like that more. Okay. This is gonna take forever to load because it's fabrics. But I texted her this afternoon around 1. And, well, I messaged her because it's through Facebook. And so it's through Facebook Messenger. And, like, it tells me, since, like, we've messaged and chatted and stuff, that I can see when she's active and stuff. And she's always active, like, right before I message her. And then it'll say that, like, she's gotten on Facebook, but she's just not looking at the messages, which is making me nervous. And I'm afraid I'm going to get stood up tomorrow. That, like, I'm just not going to hear back from her. And she is, like, the only person that has shown, like, true interest. Like, I had somebody else message me and go, yeah, like, my brother might be interested. He just doesn't have Facebook. And I went, okay. And I haven't heard back from her. So, this one lady is, like, the only, like, real interest. The only person who's shown real interest in him. She's, like, the only thing I've got for him, and now I'm basically getting ignored. Like, I'm actually gonna check, because she checked Facebook right after I messaged her, but she didn't check Messenger to actually see the message. Yeah, she looked at Facebook 2 minutes after I texted her, so it would have been there would have been a notification for Messenger, and she just hasn't responded. It's making me nervous. I'm not trying to be like, you have to respond to me right now. I mean, that's the kind of person I am. Like, I respond as soon as I, like, physically can, and I have, like, an actual answer for you, I'm responding. And even if it's one of those things that, like, I don't have an answer, I'll be like, give me just a second, let me check, or something like that. Like, I don't like leaving messages and notifications open. That drives me nuts. Seeing like the little red 1 or 2 or however many messages just sitting on my screen, I'm like, oh, I need to respond to those, or I need to like delete those emails or something. Like, I have to get them off my screen. I need to make sure that they're all taken care of. And so this is kind of driving me nuts. It's like being left on red, knowing they've seen it, but aren't responding to you. Now, she hasn't actually opened the message. Like, if you have Messenger, you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't have the blue check mark, it just has the gray check mark. And it said, again, I can see, like, when she was last active, just 2 minutes after I sent the text. So I'm trying not to be like super crazy about it, but I went ahead and I sent her a second message about an hour ago and said, hey, just want to make sure you saw my text. My phone like kind of spazzes out every once in a while and doesn't send things, or you know, just it acts weird. Just wanted to be sure you got my message, and haven't heard anything. Instead of checking your face for pimples, why don't you go work on teaching your son to talk? See, he looks really tan now. I can't find a happy medium that I'm content with. I feel like he's way too dark. And I know that not every kid is going to be an exact, like, middle for both parents. Because there's, like, last semester, or I guess it would be not last semester, but the semester before, I was in biology. I hate biology, but I had to do, you know, we had to look into hair, or like heredity, and, you know, do like Punnett squares. And I actually find Punnett squares are pretty, I'm pretty okay with those, because I find those kind of satisfying, like filling them out. But, you know, there's dominant traits, and there's recessive traits, and like homologous or heterozygous, and like, I know that's how it works, but for me, I know if it was up to The Sims, I would either have a kid like Lawrence was born super pale with his mom's exact skin tone, or they can be born super tan like Naveen with their dad's exact skin tone. So I'm just trying to find a medium that I'm happy with, that doesn't look like it's too much of one parent. Chart is so creaky. I was able to get the stain out from when Mochi had his accident. So for a while I was like, great, now I'm going to have to go get a new desk chair, because the last thing I want is sitting in a chair with this huge pee stain in the middle of it. I was able to get the stain out. I just had to use like carpet spray. And I sprayed it with this, like, my mom's all into essential oils. I personally don't believe essential oils do anything. I don't believe in them. My mom like swears by them, and I just don't see it. We're gonna go back to where I had it. Lighten him back up a little bit. See if maybe as a toddler he looks different, because I wasn't really looking before I took him into Create a Sim. But she has this like mixture, and she calls it fabric refresher or refresher, whatever. And it's just like a mixture of water and like a couple different oils, and I use it simply to get the smell to go away. And I'm not a big fan of most of the essential oil scents either. Like, some of them smell like pickles. Like, she'll have some going and it smells like pickles, or if she has something with peppermint in it, I feel like I'm just inhaling candy canes. But the one I use is like a mixture of like lavender and like a citrus, so it's tolerable. Well, just as we sit down and teach him to talk, we're gonna have to leave. And instead of working, oh my gosh, look how close she is to a promotion though. I do not want you playing with that toy. Why don't you go teach him to talk? I do not want this toy. Can I please delete it? Thank you. These guys are going to take forever to teach these kids their stuff though, because neither of them are family oriented. And see, now he's upset because he's hungry. So I do have a high chair. I did purchase a high chair and just kind of stuck it over here. It actually fits really well. Thank goodness. Can you serve him some spaghetti? Ah, every parent's worst nightmare. Serving their kids spaghetti. And you could have a plate of spaghetti too. Actually, I won't do that, because once they make the food, they can't do anything with it. They have to give it to the sim. If they don't give it to the sim, they put it down, and then you have to throw it away, because you can't like still give it to the toddler. And then your sim gets mad because they just wasted food. It's really stupid, and it actually pisses me off because it takes them forever to make the food with the processor. You met all your coworkers? Okay, now you need to chill with your coworkers. No, I'm not worrying about learning their signs. Okay, we're actually gonna go potty train him really quick to get his bladder need up. Yeah, I guess that'll work. I still think he looks really red. Like a reddish orange, but... I'm sorry, Jasmine, but I'm not coming to your party. She should be an old woman by now. You know what? I just realized. I was like, this whole time, I'm like, oh, surely, you know, Kristoff will have died by the time she hits the end of Your Young Adult. But no, he won't, because he hasn't been aging, because the aging's broken. So I'm probably going to have to step in and forcefully kill him. Sounds bad, but like, you know, just basically get him to the end of his life stage, and unfortunately, you know, have him die of old age or whatever, because he has to die before she hits adult. And he won't, because they have all turned immortal and cannot age. Work on teaching him to talk. We'll just work on it till 9. So it's gonna be basically sit down and talk for a couple minutes and then it's gonna stop, but... We'll go till 9:15. Give her a little longer. Okay. Put Lawrence in the crib. Go use the bathroom. You go to sleep. Naveen works till like 11. His hours have gotten really weird. He works 6 to 11. I'm making 105 simoleons per hour. Can I have his job? That sounds amazing. Listen to the stereo or live guitar until your sim is enjoying music. Yep. That's easy enough. They get that mood lit really fast. Go juice food. Go to sleep. Okay, I know it's a couple minutes early, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the part here. I don't really see the point in cutting out and coming back just for a couple minutes. So, yeah, sorry this part is a little shorter. It's just, you know. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I do have my gaming channel listed, linked down in the description below if you guys like to go check that out. I would totally appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.